The commandment, thou shalt not kill. Does that mean we're okay if we just haven't killed anybody? There's more to it. Stick with me. Welcome back, everybody. Glad you're here. Let's get straight into it. The commandment in Exodus 20:13, thou shalt not kill. Yeah, we all think it's a pretty easy one. As long as I don't murder anybody, I'm good. But there's more to it. So let's just dig straight into it. The actual translation is don't murder. And when you dig deeper, the word murder is talking about taking a life with malice, with intent, just evil. It does not necessarily apply to self-defense or, times of war, things along that line. But it's talking about doing something with malice. So let's get into that a little more. If you go to Matthew 5:21, I'm going to put this one up out of the King James Version. It reads, Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. Verse 22 goes on to say, But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Right there, Jesus is teaching us that hate is equivalent of murder. It has the same impact on us on the inside. If you can be in danger of the judgment for the act, he's saying you can be in danger of the judgment for the thought. Because God knows our thoughts. He knows the intent behind our thoughts. Keep that in mind as we move on. If we go to 1 John 4, verse 20, it reads, If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? So I take that one as, if we have hate in our heart at all, then we really don't know God. Because as we've said before in our other lessons, God is love. Love does not hate. See what I'm getting at? Let's move on to Matthew 5, verse 43. Jesus states, Ye have heard that it hath been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. He's telling us there we should love our neighbor, or people are saying, you should love your neighbor but hate your enemy. If we move on to verse 44, this is Jesus talking. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. There you go. You can't even hate people that hate you when you walk on God's path, because hate is not part of God's plan. Hate is not part of God's character. And when you accept Him, He gives you a new heart. So all those things of old, the anger, the hate, they go away. So you cannot walk with God and hate people at the same time. By now, as we go through these commandments, by now I'm hoping you've noticed the theme. It's starting to stick out that everything is thoughts, intentions, and where do they come from? They start in the heart. And as we go on, you're going to notice that theme's going to continue as well. So let's go to Proverbs 4:23. I'm going to read this to you from two different versions. In the King James Version, it says, Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Now, I looked up the word issues in the concordance, and it talks about a going out. It's what goes out from your heart. And although I don't read from the NIV Bible anymore, not my main source of study, I think this one states it a little more plainly in today's English. So I'm going to put it on the screen for you. Proverbs 4:23 from the NIV says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Think about that for just a minute. Everything you do flows from your heart. The question you have to ask yourself at that point is, what kind of heart do you have? Is it one that harbors anger and hate in all the things that Christians are not supposed to do? Or have you been transformed and your heart has been changed? And now you walk with love and respect. And yes, you're still going to have anger sometimes. Things are going to make you upset. But there is a difference between justified anger and hate. If you are a Christian, you cannot hate. For if you hate, you may not be a true Christian. The two do not go together. It's plainly stated in the Word. What heart do you walk with? That'll let you know what path you're on. All this stemming from don't murder. Just remember, it's all about what's in here. Let me rephrase that. It's all about who's in here. Who have you let in? Who do you follow? Until next Friday, have a good one.